Today I would like to rediscuss, remention, like rehash the topic of sainthood, meaning of sainthood, like what saints really believe. And I am not talking about just the Buddhist saints who are the Buddhas and Arahants or the views of the Buddhist Sangha, actually. I'm talking about saints in terms of a broad basis across all religions. And the truth is that saints, they tend to know creation. It is actually a requirement that they know creation quite well, pretty well, and they know the nature of this world. That is what being a saint is all about, actually. And it is important. It is important for other people to know who saints are and what they believe. So I am going to tell you now what a saint is. In terms of what a saint is supposed to believe. A saint is supposed to believe, like I mentioned in a prior video, that there are two sides of creation actually. Mainly the senior district where heaven and hell both exist with kings, saints, and deities. Kings and queens, and kingdoms, and princes and princesses, and the nobility, the Kaishatras. They exist there in the senior district. And we see the senior district when we are sleeping, actually, in our dreams. And there is the junior district, which is the younger creation. The senior district is the older creation. And the junior district is the younger creation, where republics and democracies exist with presidents and other politicians, such as senators and congressmen. And there are no kings who are autocrats anymore. There are no queens who are autocratic queens. There are constitutional monarchies, a few of them that still exist in the junior district, but they are also largely some type of republic or democracy. They are called constitutional monarchies. And the thing is, the goal of science is to reach the senior district in this very life, to see in the living day, and to see in the living night, in the awake state. And that is the goal of all saints that live in the junior district, who are unknown, who do not see any deities, do not see any kings or queens with autocratic power, and they usually do not know other saints. So that is the goal of sainthood. And actually, uh, it is important also to mention that saints, they usually believe that kings should hold power, and they believe that autocracy is holy and righteous, and also they believe that in heaven, uh, even young women, they get married under the age of 18, usually between the ages of 11 and 17. And saints also believe, actually, that um, they usually believe actually in capital punishment and by the state, by the police, uh, to met against criminal activity. They believe in that sort of thing. So, uh, saints also believe in religion and in righteousness. And also, I did forget to mention, what I wanted to mention this time actually is saints believe in doing drugs and alcohol also, but in the name of the sacred. Like all saints across all religions, actually, they take drugs and alcohol, but not in the name of sin, but in the name of holiness and the sacred. That's what I forgot to mention last time, actually. And it is important that people know that saints actually are alcoholics and drug addicts who are not all drug addicts or all alcoholics, but they are a percentage of them, okay, who partake in alcohol and drugs because of the sacred, because of the religious past that we have when humans and gods coexisted, and when together, and when humans, they practiced the sacred, they believed in religion deeply, all humans as one race. So in the name of those kind of things, in the name of holiness, they take drugs and alcohol actually. Even Buddhas, they and arahants from Buddhism, they are not obligated always to follow the 10 precepts actually. They do not have to follow the fifth precept if they choose not to. People think they must follow. They must follow, as though they were some sort of cheap minion of the Buddha. But actually, they are not cheap minions of the Buddha. They are actually the governors and rulers of their own lives. That is what being a saint is all about. So, saints do take drugs and they do take alcohol. It's a little known fact in this modern era, actually, but they do. It is fact. I cannot prove that, perhaps, very well, but it is one of those personal facts, then. One personally comes to know that in their spirituality, and as their faith strengthens, they come to know that personally. The nature of knowledge sometimes is like that. You can know things, but other people, they don't understand them. Okay, so that is also a part, an aspect of being a saint, actually. Is a fundamental truth. And now that I've explained that, what sainthood is, and who saints are, and what they believe, now that I've done that, I will now end this video about around a minute early, perhaps. But I wanted to thank you for watching it. It is very nice that you have seen it. Knowing who saints are is very important to our lives. And I feel that you are a good person for seeing this video, viewing it, because, actually, I don't have too many friends anymore. So, it was respectful and very kind of you to see this video. So I would like to thank you. I would like to thank you deeply for listening to me about saints and sainthood, who they are and what they believe. Thank you and good day.